Kaiser's Creatures will begin in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. It's Joey Kaiser, and welcome to Kaiser's Creatures. Let me ask you a question. Do you love animals? You do? That's great. I love animals too. In fact, I made this. This is my book of animal facts. It can tell you any kind of animal and their interest in facts. And now, let me tell you what the animal topic of the day is. Here's a hint. It's the first word in the English dictionary. Do you know what it is? Correct. It's the aardvark. And now, to learn about aardvarks, we're going to visit their habitat. And how are we going to do that, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. We have to say the magic words. Kaiser's Creatures. Say it with me. Kaiser's Creatures. Here we are, the African savanna. This is where aardvarks live. And now we're going to learn about aardvarks with my book of animal facts. Aardvarks look a bit like pigs, with rabbit-like ears and a kangaroo's tail, yet they are related to none of these animals. In fact, one of their closest living relatives are elephants. The aardvark, Orictera puscifera, is the only species in its order. It is literally like no other animal on Earth. Aardvark is the first word in your English dictionary. However, the name aardvark is not even English. It comes from South Africa's Afrikaans language and means earth pig or ground pig. The reason that they are so hard to spot is because aardvarks are nocturnal. After sunset, they leave their cool burrows and forage over many kilometers in grasslands and forests for their favorite food, termites, swinging their long noses from side to side to pick up the termite scent. Aardvarks resemble various animals. The sparse hair on their bodies, their arched back, and the appearance of a snout on the end of their long, narrow face earns them the resemblance of a pig. However, they also have ears like a rabbit, webbed feet like a duck, claws like a bear, and the tail of a kangaroo. Their long tongue resembles that of an anteater, but they don't belong in that family tree. I bet you're probably wondering, is an aardvark an anteater? A good question, my friend. I can explain. The difference is aardvarks are found in Africa. Anteaters live in Central and South America. Aardvarks have claws for digging, but anteaters have paws with such dramatically long claws that they must ball up their paws for an awkward knuckle-walking gait. Anteaters have more fur and small ears. Aardvarks have light, coarse hair and large ears. So there you have it. The answer is no. An aardvark is not an anteater. Aardvarks like to live in open grasslands or savannas where the soil is soft and sandy. The temporary shelters aardvarks create do not go to waste, as pythons, porcupines, other small mammals, and even birds will move in when the aardvark moves on. Aardvarks are classified as omnivores, but they are far more specialized than that. They are truly insectivores, consuming termites and ants exclusively. When food is scarce, and they are forced to, Aardvarks will eat other soft-bodied insects or wild melons. Aardvarks have an excellent sense of smell, which they use to find food, and wonderful hearing, which they are used to keep from becoming food. The aardvark's entire body is built around eating termites. Their strong, shovel-shaped claws are hard enough to break through the outer crust of termite mounds. Their 1.5-foot long, sticky tongue can extend down tunnels and chambers, lapping up the insects inside. When confronted with a particularly large mound, the aardvark will stand on its back legs, bracing itself with its thick, tapering tail, much as a kangaroo would. So, these are the facts of the aardvark. And what are we going to do now? We are going to classify the aardvark. To classify the animal, we're going to get a little help from my friend Professor Ollie the Owl. So, here's Professor Ollie the Owl.
Hoo-hoo! Hello, everyone! I am Professor Ollie the Owl, and I am here to help you learn how to classify an animal. Today's animal is the aardvark. And here are the groups that the aardvark is in. The vertebrates group: mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, and amphibians are vertebrates. Animals with a backbone. Mammals group: aardvarks are mammals, so it's a vertebrate. Carnivores group: aardvarks like to eat ants and termites. Nocturnal group: the reason that they are so hard to spot is because aardvarks are nocturnal. Africa group: aardvarks live in many different types of habitats, such as grasslands, savannas, rainforests, woodlands, and thickets throughout Africa in the areas south of the Sahara. And the letter A group. A is for aardvark. So now you see the aardvark is in 6 groups. And that's how you classify the aardvark. Back to you, Joey.
Thank you, Ollie the Owl. And now it's time for the fun part. We get to help the animal go through the maze, which means it's time for Animazels. Today, we're going to help the aardvark go through the letter A-shaped maze. Are you ready? Then let's do it. Are you ready, aardvark? Okay. Now, here we are at the start of the maze. Now we need to help the aardvark get to the end of the maze to the anthill. I think we have a problem. The aardvark doesn't know which way to go. Should he go this way or that way? Okay, that it is. Now which way can he go? This way or that? That's right. Good choice. He's almost there. Which way can he go now? This way or that way? Okie dokie, that way it is. Well, we did it. We helped the aardvark go through the maze. Thanks for your help. And now it's time to head back. Let's say the magic words. Say it with me. Kaiser's Creatures. Well, we're back. And now it's time for Let's Review. We are going to go over the facts you learn about the aardvark. Are you ready? Here we go. Question 1. Which animal is the first word in the English dictionary? A. Anteater, B. Aardvark, or C. Armadillo? The correct answer is B. Aardvark is the first word in the English dictionary. Question 2. Which animal is the closest relative of the aardvark? A. Elephant, B. Zebra, or C. Giraffe? The correct answer is A. The elephant is the closest relative of the aardvark. Last question. An aardvark is an anteater. True or false? The correct answer is false. An aardvark is not an anteater. Did you get all the questions right? If you did, congratulations! Well, thank you for joining me and learning about aardvarks. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below about this video and my YouTube channel. Well, thanks for learning about the aardvark. This is Joey Kaiser signing off. Bye!